5-point lead here in Worthen Arena. Ball State, Alabama State. Elsewhere in the Mid-American Conference, David, just a couple of games away from league play. And I don't think anybody is looking forward to seeing Marcus King.
I tell you, it's incredible, Joel. 30 points a game, leading the country. I mean, they knew coming in he was going to be a really good player, but I don't think anybody had any idea. And you saw the career-high 44 points. Joe, in that same game, he had 9 rebounds and 6 assists. Against Green Bay, 40 points, 11 assists. It's not that this guy is just a gunner. I mean, he is a stat sheet stuffer, playing almost 38 minutes a game. So no question, Central probably the surprise team right now in the league, averaging 90 points a game.
They were picked last in the MAC West. And you've got Keene doing it literally every night. He's not just averaging 30, and that means, I mean, he had 44 the other night, but 44 one night and 10 the next. He's hitting 30 almost every night out.
Yeah, Braylon Rayson is probably getting the quietest 25 and 26 a game I've ever seen. 5 games, they've scored over 100 points. So I tell you, it's going to be fun when you get into MAC play. And you've had Akron there on the chart, Big Dog Johnson. I mean, shooting 68%.
It's going to be an interesting year across the MAC this year. Mallers dials up a 3. And a couple of reasons Ball State, David, is only up by 6 in this game. Now 2 of 10 from the three-point line and 3 of 9 from the free throw line.
Well, much like Longwood, Joe, you can't fault the looks. Are wide open, just not knocking them in.
G off the bounce. And just like that, Alabama State within 4. This is one of those games where you let a team hang around and a little bit of a confidence starts to build up for the Hornets.
So emblematic of the last game against Longwood, right? Letting them hang around. Defense is good, just not making shots.
Trey Moses, though. That's something new to his game.
Great pass.
And a block on the other end.
Sellers loves the 3-ball here.
He puts it up. And the rebound down to the floor. Tempo keeps up at a fever pitch. And there was a push underneath as well. They'll get this one on Taylor Persons. That is the second on the Ball State point guard. David, this is something Trey Moses literally could not do when he got here. Could not dunk on command. It took some effort for him. Testament to his fitness, to his strength work, to his diet. Dropped 20 pounds when he first arrived on campus last summer. Brian Thornton, Ball State's bigs coach, just loves him. And a gutsy play by Taylor Persons gets the jump ball. That came with 2 fouls on him.
Back to Moses. I mean, you called it. Just a terrific young man. Transformed his body, averaging a double-double, 11 and 11 over the last 8 games. Just a sophomore. There's going to be some big-time matchups when you get into MAC play. James Thompson. We talked about Isaiah Johnson. I mean, it's going to Jimmy Hall from Kent.
Steve Taylor over at Toledo. Taylor Persons, after the foul, causing a jump ball, getting a bucket out of it.
Well, now you're at this precipice. It's an 8-point lead. Can the Cardinals extend this to 14 or 15 in the last couple minutes, or allow the Hornets to go into the halftime in single digits?
Handful of off-ball fouls here for Ball State. That's the 8th on the Cardinals, and Tajay Teague hit with his first. So Artis Cleveland, all 7 foot, 245 pounds of him at the free throw line. And he gets another. Alabama State will use as many as 12, 13 different guys. Cleveland, one of those guys at the end of that bench, trying to make the most of his minutes.
That's right, from Detroit, Michigan. Sure, he's got some fans here at Worthen Arena. Doesn't get to the foul line a lot, just 2 of 4 on the season.
And Teague the foul and the rebound.
And again, if you're Ball State, you go inside out, try to make an emphasis of involving Franco House.
Well, there's House on the outside. One more to Teague. House gets to the bucket. The discipline, passing up some shots for a 2-footer from House.
Franco being aggressive. 8 points for Franco. Hasn't hit double figures in the last 6 ball games, so certainly heading into league play, Joel, Cards need his offense.
3 from Thomas. Then we've got a whistle underneath again.
Push off on Cleveland.
That is the 9th on Alabama State.
Alabama State foul under the basket on the rebound, 31.
Well, actually, yeah, they will get that on Cleveland. That is the first on the 7-footer. There's a lot of length in this game. You know that?
No question about it. The guy at the free throw line is one of those players.
T with a 7-foot wingspan for Ball State. And a travel from Persons, who is taking it out on the floor. Then you've got Cleveland, who's 7 feet tall for Alabama State. Warnock is 6'9". They've got the 6'10" Holloway. I think size that will probably play well in the SWAC.
No question about it. I mean, you got to believe with that length and the offensive rebounding, they're going to probably be able to finish some of those putbacks against players in the SWAC. It's hard to be any flow, Joel, with turnovers, a lot of fouls. Neither team really able to get in any sense of offensive rhythm.
5 to shoot. Alabama State just 30% for the game. And this will be a tough one for Thomas. Did not hit rim.
And that was the same scenario that you mentioned earlier. G really put Torloff in a bad situation in throwing him the basketball with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Just got to have awareness when you're the point guard.
I don't have a good shot, and I don't want this to negatively impact my statistics. So here. What do you want me to do with it? Shoot it.
The bank wasn't open for Torloff that time.
Taylor Persons, the ultimate stat stuffer in the first half here. 4 points, 2 steals, a block, 3 assists, a couple of rebounds as well, and another quick whistle. And Persons sprinting after the basketball.
Number 14, Tony Armstrong.
That's Armstrong with a hold. His second. And that's now 10, so Ball State will shoot 2 free throws here for the next 30 seconds.
Taylor Persons 74% on the year. Good chance to exercise some demons. You know, Taylor was 6 of 12 from the free throw line against Eastern Kentucky. Hasn't been there in the last 3 ball games, so finally getting back to the charity stripe. No, he's too good a shooter there to go 6 for 12.
Sorry, remember the end of that Eastern Kentucky game. Missed 2 to win it with 4 seconds left. Eventually won in overtime.
Well, Alabama State essentially can play this half out. Smart play here. Make sure Ball State doesn't get one more possession. At worst, you go down 11.
Largest lead of the day right now here for Ball State. Led at 22-12. Last time it was up by 10. Now up by 11 with 8 to go. Spinning in the lane. Roll around and out, and the rebound Ball State. And LaFleur could not get the final say. Although Weber did his best to shatter the backboard. Would not have counted. Ball State by 11 at the break. Halftime coverage coming up here in Muncie.